first two from me, Coach. What is Josetu's injury, and is Gutman's goal the type of moment that can really kind of turn around a season and push y'all toward the playoffs?
Yeah, Rosetto's lower leg discomfort. We are not sure what is it. Like I couldn't actually talk too much, so we will update you guys on that. But lower leg something. So we will update on that. And then Andrew Guzman goal. I mean, I think it was perfect. It was the perfect end for kind of a message that we've been telling the players the last week. Like we talk a lot about our identity as a team, and we always message creating more and better chances than the opponent, and dominating possession, and being the attacking front, and be dynamic, and making runs in behind, and create a lot of chances from deeper areas, so we create more quality chances, and a lot of stuff like that. And at some point, we said, okay, I don't care how, but today we need the 3 points. I don't care if it is we dominate in possession, great. If we don't, if we score a goal in the last minute, let's do it. And then Andrew gave us that, and it was just a perfect ending for my message before the game. So it was just a perfect ending for a game that probably we could have played better, but due to the circumstances and all that, I think is a very good victory for the team.
And it seemed like that first goal is kind of an example of a lot of the things you've wanted to see this year, a run behind, pass into space, a primary assist zone cross, and a lot of targets in the box. Is that accurate?
That's very accurate. That's actually something that we've been working very hard in the last few weeks on. Yes, we want a lot of combination play and good quality in terms of possession, disrupting all that, but we have to finalize that with better chances, and that means from deeper areas, getting runs in behind is key for us. You saw today Mosquera, a little bit what he can bring. He can bring a little bit that explosion in the final third that we need. In the goal, Luis was fantastic with that sprint, and then that ball with a lot of players inside the box. So it was actually, you are very correct, that's kind of an example of what we envision in the final third.
On that goal that Doug described, is that one of the reasons why you started Luis Araujo on the left and Cisneros on the right? Did you think that was going to help facilitate that kind of goal?
Yes, I felt that actually part of the game planning was that, trying to overload a little bit Alex Roldan with Caleb Wiley and Luis Araujo, probably 2v1s, and then if we can get Joseph and Ronaldo in there plus Thiago, I felt that our stronger side should have been the left side, and then obviously Ronaldo's running behind. It was a good challenge for him and Nuhu. I think they made a very good race. Both are super fast, and that was the idea behind. Then obviously credit to Seattle. They did a fantastic game. I cannot say enough how much I value Brian Schmetzer and his comments before and after the game to me. And then they did a fantastic game, and that's why we're very happy, because today we beat probably to the best team in the last 5-6 years in this league. Since 2016, no one has won more than Brian, no one has won more than Seattle, and then this victory means a lot more because of the opponent. So kudos to Seattle. They did a very good game, and it was very challenging.
I also just wanted to ask you about your midfield. The Rosetto injury kind of forced you into a pretty aggressive midfield with Sosa, Thiago, and Marcelino. Just how did you think that worked out for you?
Yeah, we took a little bit of a risk, and you saw probably that I put 3 players to warm up. It was Amar, Ibarra, and Marcelino. And the discussion in the coaching staff was, what do we want now? Do we want to maybe solidify the middle with probably two more of defensive center mids, even though Ibarra is more of an 8, but he can be a double 6. And then Amar is more of a mix. He was more similar to Rosetto, actually. But then we said, we're at home, let's try to be aggressive, and let's try to put Marcelino with Thiago more as 2 10s. And it was a risk because they had also very good players in the middle, and defensively we had to chase, but it was a risk that we were willing to take.
Gonzalo, just analyzing what you told us about your pregame talk, did the club feel, both staff, coaches, players, against the wall before tonight? Was it really that important to get this victory today, just based on standings, confidence, mentality? Can you discuss that aspect of it, please?
No, I can tell you no. I feel like the players are very determined to succeed, and they have full determination to make playoffs. And I've seen that in The last two weeks of training session, normally they train very well. They training levels are at a very high standard. Last 2 weeks I've seen even more determination, more passion, more intensity, better mentality, better mood, and I just felt that at times we have to find ways to win in different games. We've been dominating many teams at home, we've been dominating many teams away, but we haven't get the result. And something that I reflect a little bit on Brian, talking about Brian, he always finds ways to win, to manufacture victories, whether they dominate in possession, whether they go more transitional, they always find ways to win. That's what I want for my team. We want to be in this moment in the last part of the season with now 11 more games to go with full determination. And the passion that they showed tonight is very encouraging to me.
Was this your biggest win as head coach of Atlanta United?
I don't know. It's one of the batters. I think I will always remember this Andrew Guzman's goal, and it's hard to say because obviously I have enormous respect for Brian. Actually, I think they did a very good game, but this victory means a lot for what I said, Seattle, Brian, and also the moment of the team. Because yes, all that aside, my love for Brian and the coaching staff and the players in Seattle. Now my job is Atlanta, and now what I'm very happy is about the 3 points that we got because of them, because that locker room is full of good people, of humble people, of people that is full determined to succeed.
John, did you hear it? Coach, you've been confident during your entire tenure about playing younger players, no hesitation at all, specifically a player like Caleb Wiley. Today, it looked like early on, Seattle thought that they could pick on him, sending Jordan Morris, and it was the one-on-one matchup there. Caleb seemed to hold his own in that. And then going to the first goal, Caleb gets the ball from Alan Franco and sees what Luis could do to help out to get that first goal. Your thoughts on Caleb and the younger players that were out there today?
Well, next man up, that's been kind of the mantra for this year. At times it's been working, at times maybe not. But I cannot tell enough good things about Caleb Wiley in general, not just this game, but the progression of his development, the little mistakes he had in a couple games, but the reaction after that's been very good, not just here in the games, but in the training sessions again. I reflect a lot on the training sessions because what I see in the training sessions normally is a consequence in the game. So he's like that. I'm confident with them. I'm confident with everyone. Obviously, you know that we have had a lot of injuries. So at times, if Andrew Goodman is not injured, maybe Caleb is not playing that many minutes in that position, maybe more as a winger, but not as a left back. So good for him. All this experience will help him. We have full belief in every player we have in the squad, whether they're older or younger. We have full confidence in the squad.
With the win like this against Seattle, what does the confidence level, what does that do for the team's confidence overall?
I think massive confidence. I think this game is going to be a boost. I was just talking to Ozzy in the locker room. He said, this is what we needed, coach, like victory like this, and this is what is going to put us there. Like, these type of victories mean a lot for the team because it was a very intense game, and winning like that with that last-minute goal from Andrew is going to boost the confidence of the team for sure, which is something that we needed. It's very funny that you mentioned that because that's what I was telling them also before. They have to believe that they are the best version of themselves, and I think these type of victories will help them to be back to the best Araujo, to the best Joseph, to the best Thiago, to the best Marcelino, the best Alan Franco, the best Purata, Rocco, the best that they can be, and these type of victories for sure will help with that.
Last one in English, Sam, go ahead.
What did Brian say to you before and after?
Well, some nice words as always. He's a gentleman. He's a very good guy. I was there in the hotel yesterday with him, just sharing with him and his coaching staff, just telling stories about our time in Seattle and just sharing with all of them. But I mean, again, he's a very important person in my career for many different reasons. So just to see him again is very valuable for me. Just to shake hands with him is an honor for me, and he's a fantastic mentor for me.
We're going to switch to Spanish, but again, from the locker room, I need the coach to talk real quick with the group. So, Henry, do you have anything in Spanish, and then we'll go to the locker room.
Profesor, el nivel de Joseph.
Joseph, creo que estuvo muy activo, creo que hizo un trabajo de desgaste de alguna manera con esas botadas que él tiene que hacer a veces por necesidad entre líneas. Y creo que supo adaptarse bien a las circunstancias de tener a dos centrales de muy buen nivel persiguiéndolo todo el tiempo. Y creo que de repente no lo pudimos encontrar en mejores áreas. Hubo un par de jugadas que quizás estuvo ahí cerquita, que estuvo cerca de anotar el gol, pero es parte de esa confianza que quiero que regrese con Joseph. Creo que va bien, ha estado entrenando muy bien también y espero que pronto pueda meter un gol y que eso le regrese la confianza y que veamos al mejor Joseph otra vez.